All right, first up, amid escalating tensions between Israel and the Hezbollah, the United States is currently discussing with Israel the release of the suspended bomb shipment. As per the latest reports, President Joe Biden's top aides told Israel's defense minister, Yoav Gallant, that the issue of the bomb shipment to Israel is under review. Remember that the shipment of 500-pound bombs was suspended in May over worries about the military operation in Rafah. The Israeli army released footage showing its tanks moving forward in northern Gaza's Shejaiya neighborhood. The IDF says it conducted targeted raids in Shejaiya and struck dozens of Hamas military targets. Now, amid fears of a larger war, a private operator released satellite images of ruins in the Aita al-Shaf village in southern Lebanon. The Hezbollah has announced that it launched a barrage of some 40 rockets at a military base in northern Israel in response to the Israeli strikes on Lebanon. The Lebanese group also said that the Israeli strikes killed 4 of its fighters. Now, the Hezbollah has claimed responsibility for bombing the main air and missile defense base of the Israeli Northern Area Command with dozens of Katyusha rockets. The group also reported 2 additional attacks on Israeli troops and positions. The Israeli military also confirmed the attack and said that approximately 35 launches were identified crossing from Lebanon. But it further stated that the air defenses successfully intercepted most of the launches. The IDF further said that the 2 drones from Lebanon fell in northern Israel without causing injuries. The IDF announced that troops carried out exercises simulating fighting in Lebanon, which the military said were a part of the Northern Command's efforts to increase readiness amid the heightened tensions on the northern border. Meanwhile, protests against Benjamin Netanyahu also continue. Thousands of Israelis demonstrated in Jerusalem against Netanyahu's government, calling to overthrow it and to immediately make a hostage deal with Hamas. The demonstrators held a protest march starting at the entrance to the city and marched to Netanyahu's residence.
I've been protesting against Bibi for 6 years now, and I'm sorry that we were not able to prevent him from forming a government. There's not a single field that this man doesn't destroy and burn. We must overthrow him now. No waiting. Not in a month, not in a year. Now. We must. Otherwise, we will not have a state. The hostages, the economy, the north, the south, in any field.
Now, on the diplomacy front, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken welcomed to Washington the UN's top coordinator for humanitarian assistance and reconstruction in Gaza to discuss providing the urgently needed aid for the civilian population in Gaza.
Over the past week or so, we've been working to address urgent challenges that are making it difficult to deliver and necessary humanitarian assistance to the people of Gaza who so desperately need it, particularly when it comes to the security of the deliveries and those delivering the assistance.
Meanwhile, the UN Security Council has approved a resolution demanding Yemen's Houthis to halt all attacks on ships and urged the disruption to maritime security.
Our steadfast support for Ukraine.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.